Like, look at this. You've got these custom trees. You've got this whole thing of red dirt, and this is a biome, but this isn't a biome. You know, it's pretty neat. Hello, this is Spyderrock, and welcome back to another Minecraft Bedrock add-on showcase video. Today we're going to be checking out the ENDCRAFT v4 add-on by Lathe or Laifu. This is an add-on that adds in new biomes to the end, new gear, and new mobs and things like that. This add-on has recently received a really big update, and now it works in 1.18. Biomes were kind of broken in 1.18, but this add-on actually sort of fixes it. This add-on does add custom biomes in 1.18, and it's really neat. And they work in the end. I don't know if they would work in the overworld, but for end biomes, they're really cool. Now, I went ahead and threw some of the stuff here in this chest. I'm gonna grab this stuff and wear it because it looks cool. But for the most part, I do want to just go into the end and check out all the new stuff. I just want to be, you know, a little dripped out. I've showcased this add-on a couple times in the past, I believe. And every time I've been very impressed, but this time there's new stuff and it actually works well in 1.18, which is really neat. So we've got some blocks here. We've got different types of endstone, so orange and purple endstone, which are pretty neat. You've got things like this, but I'm gonna just quickly breeze through this area because I'm gonna go over, I can't remember where it is, over there to my little marked portal. You can also get Argonite. I read that as Among Us at first. That's probably bad. I spend too much time on the internet. There's a lot of new ores though in the end. They all look really nice. I'm a huge fan of the textures and models and things in this add-on. You'll see what I mean when we get into the actual extended end area, what I mean about how great they are, but everything just looks really good. One thing I have noticed is that it does actually take a minute to load into here. I guess that does make sense though, because it's loading in a whole lot of stuff, but it is really neat. So you can see all these things. You've got waste cactus, you've got whatever these are. Let's see, we've got ash to bloom. I guess you aren't supposed to break those. I'm guessing there's an item version. You've got powder endstone, sandy endstone. You can hear it's got, actually I don't know if you can hear that. Anyway, I can already see a few of these biomes around here. So we've got this green biome. It's like a swampy looking thing. Now I don't know what the deal is with this biome, but it does look really cool. And we've got these cool blocks here, and then we've got infernal stems. So this is one of the new custom types of wood you can get, and you can of course get planks and things for this. And I like how there's little lumens spread. These look like pebbles. I imagine if you're able to get these silk touch them or something, you could have these and pretend they're like pebbles, and you could make a little pebble path. But those do look really neat. So this biome is pretty neat. If you don't see any mobs spawn around, it's because I had mobs spawning off. I went ahead and turned it on, so hopefully we should start seeing some. This biome does get pretty crazy though. So if I go into here, I'm just gonna walk into here normally. You can see that it literally has I can't speak. It's got a custom skybox basically, and then it's got all this stuff, and it's got these particles that rain from the sky that look really cool. And we've got all these things. So we've got, so this was this Warzalia. Oh, so it's like azalea, but war, that's cool. We've got warped. Yeah, that makes sense. We've got warp planks. I believe this is new, or at least it's newer than the last time I showcased this. I hear a funny noise over here. I don't know if you can hear that noise, but I definitely hear a little funny, not hissing, but I hear some kind of noise going on over here. I don't know what that noise is coming from, but it sounds kind of interesting. We do have some interesting mobs over here. We have this pig here. It's a warped pig. We've got a Interslime, and then there's a white looking enderman around here somewhere. Here we go. We've got a warp man. I like that, warp man. I think this is a pretty new biome, or at least a newer biome. This is a warp light. I like that. That's a funny name. I do like the look of a lot of these planks and blocks though. They do look really good. But you know, let's keep exploring. Let's head over this way. We've got more stuff over here. We've got another biome over here. Now, I believe these biomes are done by having a structure that loads in structures as it is a structure. I don't really know how to describe it better than that, but you can kind of see these kind of stripes, but it does leave a really cool effect, having these little stripes of obsidian. That does look really cool. So I'm not entirely sure how this is done, but this almost feels like roads. It feels like these are little houses, and I could imagine them being hollow, or you could even use these as actual roads and then live in the end. And imagine having a house here. That would be so cool. But then you can get these stems, which are neat, and there's a lot of different colors of stems. I'm assuming they'll drop the same one, but they give you these bloody planks. Now every time I check this add-on out, I always compliment these planks. They look so cool because they change color between blue and red, and you know, those are kind of my channel colors and stuff. So that's pretty neat. They are a little buggy with their textures. I don't know why it does that, but they do generally look really cool, so that is pretty neat. And then you've got other things. You've got this new ore, you've got bloody stone, which is like glowstone, I think, so that is pretty neat. And you've got all these things, ender pearl ore, which is I like that a lot. But these structures look really cool, and they've got like leaves that actually have like holes in the textures, which are nice. It's always cool to see that. And also, I forgot to mention, this has like a nice red skybox around you. So considering that this is not a biome, that this is a structure or a feature, I guess, it's a generated thing that isn't a biome, that's really impressive. Like, look at this. You've got these custom trees. You've got this whole thing of red dirt, and this is a biome, but this isn't a biome. You know, it's pretty neat. And I'm really impressed with the work that Lathe has done and the other people that have contributed have done, because this completely reworks the end. This makes the end a place that you're going to want to explore. It makes the end a place that you're going to want to spend a lot of time in, whereas it normally isn't really. And then we have a normal end city here. So stuff does normally generate normal end structures. I don't think there's that many like custom structures or things. So in a minute, I am going to actually head back to my showcase area and check out some of the things that I wasn't able to find naturally as much, and just like all the mobs and items and things, because there are a lot of blocks as well, like a lot of building blocks, which is so nice. Like, look at these warp blocks. Like, there's different stages of things. Like, I don't know, it's just very impressive with some of these things. These are like colors and brightness and textures that we don't have in Minecraft right now, just vanilla Minecraft. So, oh my gosh, what was that noise? Anyway, the ability to build with some of these kinds of things would be really nice, I think, because I don't know, just I like these bright colors. I love the color of this, like this hot pink color. It's a very nice color. Things like that I would love to build with. So now let's check out some of these items and some of these mobs. I'm gonna stick with this set of stuff. This one seems, the Enderleifed, or however you say that, Enderleafed sword seems a little bit better, and the tungsten one seems a little bit worse. And then you've got this Alexandrite, which seems kind of right in the middle, like netherite level, which is pretty neat. I did want to check out all of these like mobs and whatever, so we've got some interesting things to do and some food as well. So we've got a ancient builder. So this is like, I wonder if they get mad at you if you stare at them. Do they? Ooh, okay, you can trade in the end. Oh, that's awesome. You can trade Instone for shulker shells. That seems like a little OP, but that's still pretty cool. You can trade Argonite for copper. Hold on, I want to get some Instone. Let me hop into creative for a second, because I want to actually like trade some of this stuff and see what we can get. So I'm gonna grab a few I guess that is, considering how it can be a little risky sometimes to mine Instone, that might be fair. And plus it adds a renewable source for shulker shells, I'm assuming, if you find these. So I don't know how many you can buy. I'm assuming you can just buy, okay, you can only buy so many per person. I wanted to do that only to level up, but let's see, Argonite. I grabbed some Argonite, so I want to see if we can level this person up a few times. Let's see, I'm gonna just keep right clicking this and see if we can level up. Okay, so you use both of these and you level up to level 2. I guess it is only 2 levels, but you can get amethyst shards, you can get all kinds of stuff. So will they attack me if I attack them? No, they won't. They make funny like Enderman noises. Let's see, we've got a swarm floater. This thing looks really cool, and I guess I'm assuming it'll float around and beat you up or just chill. Oh, it goes into like angry mode, and if it wants to beat you up, I think. We've got an Infernal Cow. It's just a green cow, but that's pretty funny. We've got a Warp Man, which is this guy. It's an Enderman type beat. I don't know why things aren't attacking me. Maybe this armor gives me special protection from being attacked by things. Oh, it actually might be giving me special protection from being attacked by things. Well, not anymore, because this guy's attacked. I think this is a Minecraft bug, because I was just playing in a vanilla survival world, and a couple of things like spiders especially, they would like stand in front of me but not attack me. I think that might just be a Minecraft thing, so I'm not blaming that on the add-on. We've got a Interslime though, which is like a little slime. I like how they actually made like a custom slime. That's pretty neat, and it like teleports around. The Warp Pig, which we saw earlier, looks neat. Bloodworm. Okay, this is like a little, like the, what are they called? I can't remember what they're called. The guys that spawn when you throw the portal, or the pearl, I mean, and the endermite. Yeah, it's like an endermite kind of. And then we got a void phantom, which I am assuming you don't want to deal with. So those are pretty much the main draws to the add-on. I mean, there's a ton of blocks, custom, you know, crafting tables and foods and such, but I think you get the general idea. This is a really good add-on. I'm gonna give it a solid 8 out of 10. I think that considering that custom biomes don't work right now, that they were able to make them work in some fashion is just incredibly impressive. So I definitely recommend checking this add-on out. There's a link in the description. You should download this and add it to a world and at least just try it out. I definitely recommend it. Anyway, thanks for watching if you made it to here. I did want to shout out Pingy for being a channel member and supporting my channel, so thank you. And I wanted to shout out Wither Hosting for being a good Minecraft server hosting service. They're the ones I personally use. You can get 15% off using code SPY15 if you are interested, and that does support my channel. Anyway, in the link in the description, of course. Thanks for watching. See you later, and bye.